we've mentioned the names of the Black Lives Matter Fund Global Network leadership. Alicia Garza and Patrisse Cullors are self-described trained Marxists. I'm not labeling them. They label themselves. Opal Tometi visited Maduro and said, the dictator of Venezuela, and said, here the Bolivarian revolution has finally brought democracy, freedom, and peace to Venezuela. This at a time when millions of Venezuelans are literally have lost a dozen kilograms or more because of mass hunger and economic malaise. The Black Lives Matter Foundation Global Network is an official member of the Movement for Black Lives, which is sort of its policy arm, which lays out what it'd like to have in an official capacity. It has called for halving U.S. military spending. It has called for an abolition of all U.S. military bases beyond its borders. It's called for free dental care for everyone, free higher education for everyone. It's called for
destruction of private education.
Yes, no more private schooling. That's evil and wicked. No more billionaire philanthropists donating to private education, because that is when black people go to those schools, they're being lost to the black community. They have called for, just such a long list of
for a UBI for black people, only for black people, universal basic income,
special tax rebate for black people, special payment out to black people for being black. They've called for black sites. They want cultural reparations. So they want black sites of black sacred sites to be established around the country, which of course goes hand in hand with the more on the ground defacing and vandalizing of statue and removal of statues of Ulysses S. Grant, the Union General who defeated the slavers, of Abraham Lincoln's memorial, who defeated the slavers, and the very same steps that they defaced were the steps that Martin Luther King Jr. stood upon to make his famous address, to say, I have a dream in which the content of your character will be the thing upon which you're judged, and not the color of your skin. And I think it's no accident that those are the steps that were defaced. Black Lives Matter Global Network ideologically fundamentally stands against that principle. It stands against the idea of non-racialism and for the idea that we need better kinds of racialism. And to achieve that, you need a total social upheaval, which means the erasure of property rights, the erasure of civil liberties, the codification of race, and an overhaul of everything from dental care to military spending.